Brandon Overton and Max Blair ready to lead us off turn number 4. Your first dirt car late model feature of the night is green. Green flag in the air. Overton to the early race lead. Bobby Pierce all the way to the top of the racetrack. Heads up Bobby. Bobby Pierce going to lose about 4 spots down the back straight away. Trouble for the 32. We'll keep on racing though. Brandon Overton is your race leader. It's Overton, Blair, Winger, Shepard, Hoffman. That's your top 5 runners right now. Tanner English off the pace down the front straight away. Shane Clanton just scrubbing in some tires the way it looks. And Bobby Pierce now off the pace. We've got trouble all over the place. Couple cars around in turn number 3. Overton back to the lead in 76. Brandon Overton back to the race lead. Ashton Winger going to give chase around the outside. Here comes the 12. Ashton Winger was to the outside of Overton. Brandon made that race car awfully wide there going into turn number 3. Winger was not able to get alongside him in the 12. Max Blair third, Nick Hoffman fourth. Bobby Pierce has rallied back to the top 5. Shepard's going to lose a couple of spots down the back straight away. Here's Pierce back to 4th. Still Overton, Winger, Blair, Pierce, Hoffman. Brandon Overton out front. Pierce, Hoffman, Shirley now side by side. They were 3 wide for a moment. Both the 9 and the 8 snuck by the 32 down the back straight away. Brandon Overton, meanwhile, given the lead up front in 76. Overton down the back straight away. Hoffman now up and over the cushion. These guys having trouble negotiating turn number 2. Mark Whitener off the pace. Looks like he may have a flat left rear. No, he does not. Left rear is up. Green flag back out. Bobby Pierce the first one to go to the outside. Brandon Shepard going to come with him. There goes Pierce. Bobby Pierce going to roll by Brian Shirley, Johnny Scott, and the B5 of Brandon Shepard side by side as well. See if a couple guys can't get up that top roof to roll in here. Down the front straight away, Overton continues the lead. Winger second, Blair third, Pierce 4th. And then there's 4 of them right behind him. The 1ST of Johnny Scott, 8 of Brian Shirley, B5 of Brandon Shepard, the 19R Ryan Gustin, all in a 4-car battle. Trying to get a top 5 run here. This time by 18, scored a pair to go for your leader Overton in 76. Down the back straight away, final set of turns ahead. Into turn 3, out of turn 4 for the first time this week. Brandon Overton wins at Volusia in 76. Volusia Speedway Park, he's out of the car. Your first late model feature winner of the night, Brandon Overton.
Yeah, I honestly felt really good about it last night until we had a flat. But it's just how racing goes. You know, we've been fortunate. We've already got us 2 good ones. So, yeah, we've had a fast car all week. And my crew, they've been busting their butt. I felt so bad for the boys last night. I could just see it on their face, you know, how dejected they were. But they didn't give up. Got up this morning, busted butt. And this thing's been fast. Like I said, we just need a little luck on our side. I was talking to the McDowells earlier today, and I told them, I said, we don't even really know who's got a good car. You know, we've been running 20 laps and 25 as hard as you can go. That's not even halfway on most of our races. So, yeah, we'll take it. You know, it's awesome to get another win here at Volusia in front of this crowd. I appreciate every one of you sitting up there. And I said we'll go on to tomorrow.
Green flag coming up. Down the back chute off turn number 4. Second of 3 dirt car late model main events coming to green. Green flag is out. Let's see how this works through turns 1 and 2. It'll be McCready. Tim McCready down the back straight away. They're 4 wide for a moment. Down the back chute, it'll be McCready down on the bottom. Dalton Wilson rolling around him on the outside. Wilson, good drive off of 4. Dalton Wilson right to the outside. McCready's going to lead by 0.038 seconds. Not anymore. Dalton Wilson to the lead. Wilson down the back straight away in the 18D, and you've got a new leader into 3. Dalton Wilson up top and driving away here. Hang on, Mike Spatola way over the cushion. Hope he's going to lose just 1 spot, though. He's going to lose a ton of ground, though. He'll drop outside of the top 5. It'll be Dalton Wilson, Tim McCready, Devin Moran, and Mason Ziegler broken away. Tim McCready has cut it to under 1 second now. Wilson on the back bumper of Mike Benedum. That broke his momentum. Tim McCready down to the bottom. McCready get a challenge for the race lead. Benedum now going to switch lanes and go to the top. You've got a new leader. McCready raced on by. Tim McCready back to the lead in the 39. Down to the bottom. He'll go to the inside of Benedum. 18D Wilson's going to come right with him. Dalton Wilson trying to get his bearings back and try to come back after your leader. Tim McCready continues to be your race leader, but they have tightened up behind him. Devin Moran now to the inside. Moran going to look to the inside of Wilson. He'll take second. Here comes Moran. Devin Moran now. He's going to be the one to try to challenge McCready here. He's going to let the leaders go down the front straightaway. Dalton Wilson again trying to wrestle that second spot back away, and he will. Boy, great race for second. Wilson to the bottom. Devin Moran on the top of the racetrack. Wilson going to cross over the nose of the 99. Dalton Wilson back to second. Tim McCready, meanwhile, beginning to stretch it again with 2 to go this time by for the 39. Tim McCready down the back straightaway with an 0.8 of a second advantage, and the caution will fly. Kyle Strickler onto the infield, and Doug Drown slowing. Green flag back in the air. A great restart for the 39. Tim McCready up to the cushion. He will try to drive away. Side by side for the 4 spot. Michael Norris trying to get to the inside of the 25 of Mason Ziegler. Trouble for Kate Dillard. Dillard's off the pace, the middle of the back straightaway. We'll see if we score. White flag we do. 1 more to go for Tim McCready. White flags in the air. McCready in 39. Working down the back straightaway. Looking to get his second straight DIRTcar Late Model win here at Volusia. He will off turn number 4, checkered in the air. T-Mac wins it in 39. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second night in a row, how about it for Tim McCready?
Where he was, I tried not to be. He's a good little racer, and he's going to be really good. He's been getting it handed to him on the road for a year, and honestly, we come green off of 4, and then when I come off of 4, I thought, there couldn't be somebody out here, and I heard him at the last second. I thought, I better get off this wall. I'm going to knock him through the fence, and he drove right by me and drove off, and I thought, damn, we're going to run second, and lap traffic kind of held him up and allowed me to get by, and then it kind of held me up, and I figured he'd be right there. One lap car got me up over the cushion, and we were lucky after that. You know, the restart probably helped me because once it packs some crumbs down on the outside, you can really ring it for a few laps. Like, we had probably an in-between the heat race and feature setup, and usually in the heat races, I've kind of died. Even though we've been fortunate to win them, we faded. So I think in the feature, we have a better package. Who knows? I mean, I'm going to say what everybody else says. We got to get it a little bit slower so we can race on it. Track records are nice, but I'm sure you guys would rather see last lap passes for the win instead of us running around wide open all night. So hopefully they'll go to work tomorrow, and we can get better. I just want to thank Mugga Plumbing, Paler Motorsports, everybody that does this, armslist.com, and Rust Solutions, Cornet Power, Bill Stein Shocks, Longhorn. Steve brought a bunch of the Longhorn guys down here. Got Tommy Greco back down here. Got all the guys, my guys, Matt Langston's back. We got Scott. Obviously, Jeff, Sam, everybody's here. A bunch of Watertown guys standing right there in Victor Lane. Yeah, they're ready. They're ready to go out. I told them I probably won't go out, but Sam, everybody that does this. I mean, it takes a small army, I know, and I'm fortunate. Like, I went a lot of years with a lot of great help, and all my modified buddies back there. Hopefully, Kyle runs a great race coffee tonight, and Vic and everybody. And this one's for Carl. We put the stickers on the car today for Carl Myers, and here we are. So this one's for him. I hope he's smiling up there.
Caution lights out, and everybody's formed up. Square on the front row. Green flag will fly as we come off turn number 4, this time by again. Tyler Bruning, Blair Nodorf bringing us to green. Final feature is green. Tyler Bruning going to run the 76 and Nodorf up the hill just a bit. Nodorf stayed right on the gas and a blast by. Blair Nodorf, your race leader, into turn number 3. Chris Madden quickly away from traffic to 3rd. Nodorf going to hit that cushion point, that 76 down the front straightaway. Blair Nodorf's your leader. Nodorf will lead lap 1. Bruning second. Madden's there in 44. Side by side for the 4 spot as well. 1 of Hudson O'Neill, 20 of Ricky Thornton Jr. Kyle Bronson just outside of the top 5 as well. Chris Madden now going to flash to the inside of the 16 at Tyler Bruning. Ricky Thornton Jr. the inside of the 1 of O'Neill. Couple cars together. Brent Larson is off the pace here in turn number 2. He and Dennis Erb Jr. both slowing down the back straightaway. We're going to get the lap scored, I think, but the B1 Bomber is off the pace. Belair, Nodorf quickly back to the race lead into turn one. Chris Madden looked to the inside of him. He got over the cushion. He'll slide out of the top 5. Boy, Madden gave it a shot. He is back to 6th. Chris Madden outside of the top 5. Ricky Thornton Jr., though, a great restart. He'll slide by the 1 car of O'Neill to 3rd. Keep an eye on Thornton here. Ricky Thornton Jr., hard charger on Monday night. Had a good run last night. He's up to 3rd. Keep your eye on the Rocket. 1 now down to the inside. Hudson O'Neill trying to take that 3rd spot back away. Chris Madden back on the gas. Trying to look to the inside of the 40th. Kyle Bronson. Give 3rd back to Hudson O'Neill. Blair Nodorf, Tyler Bruning, and Hudson O'Neill. O'Neill, just what he's been doing all week. Fast in the mid and late stages of these races. Here comes the 1. Boy, Chris Madden and Kyle Bronson got together coming off of turn 4. You see the damage on the left front of Bronson's 40B. Battle now for 2nd. O'Neill to the inside of Bruning. He just threw an elbow. Hudson O'Neill to the inside of the 16 of Bruning. He said, I'm taking 2nd off turn number 2. Now, does he have enough to run down Nodorf? Nodorf approaching halfway. We've got 8 scored. Ricky Thornton Jr. over the cushion, and look who's back to 3rd. Chris Madden rolling his way back forward in 44. Ricky Thornton Jr. off the pace. Right rear tire down on the 20 RT. He has been the leader. Can he lead 10 more? Off turn number 4. Again, Nodorf back on the gas, this time by off turn 4. Hudson O'Neill, really good start around the top of the 1 car. Down to the bottom goes the 76. Up top goes the 1. There goes Hudson O'Neill. Hudson O'Neill down the back straightaway is going to roll around him on the top. O'Neill to the race lead in the 1. Nodorf to the 2nd spot. 3rd is Madden. Bruning is 4th. Hudson O'Neill trying to run away, and he will off turn 4 in 1. Under caution as that right rear looked awful soft, and here comes the Rocket 1. Race leader Hudson O'Neill onto the infield with a flat right rear. Jimmy Owens, flat right rear as well. Owens had raced his way into the 4th spot. Ricky Thornton Jr., another flat right rear. What a heartbreaker for that 76 and for everybody, but for certainly that 76. Green flag back in the air. Madden around the cushion. He'll go to the race lead. Down the back straightaway. Boom brakes sliding into that 2nd spot. Dennis Herb Jr. went up the hill there for just a second in the 28. Boom went by. Briggs now to 2nd. Herb trying to wrestle that away from him, but Chris Madden's driving away with 5 to go. Chris Madden's gone up front in 44. Boom Briggs and Dennis Herb Jr. in a great battle here. That's for the runner-up spot. 4th is Chase Younghans. 5th is Tyler Bruning. Into turn number 3. Off turn number 4. Smokey goes to victory lane tonight. Chris Madden wins it in 44. Taking one final breath, and he's climbing out of that race car. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it? Your 3rd late model winner of the night, Smokey Chris Madden.
But you see all these cars coming down pit road, knowing that those tires are down. Were you at one point ever worried about the condition of your tires?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when you see that many flat tires, there's, definitely something on the racetrack that's giving them flat tires, so we were definitely worried. But, we had a great race car. I screwed up down here in 1 and 2 and jumped the cushion trying to go for the lead and got way back. But, we had a great race car. I'd like to thank Mark, Rocket Chassis, Dryden, Franklin Enterprises, White Oak Mountain Wedding Venue, Millwood Plumbing, Penske Shocks, Henderson Amusement, Worley Monument, Classic Trucking, Pee Wee's Towing, VP Fuels, Hoosier Dirt Tire South, Durham Race Engines, all my family back home, and all these guys that work hard for me. It got really technical right there at the end. It was really slick and had a very narrow grip spot there leaving 4, and we our tires had got a little hot there at the end, and we got to push in a little bit. But, overall, we take this win and build on it and keep working. But thanks to all the fans that come out on a Wednesday night and support us. We appreciate you guys. Thank y'all.